Hi there, welcome to Gooder Guitar Player. Are you tired of all of my Disney videos? Well, too bad, they're gonna keep happening. However, today, if you're a bass player, you're in for a real treat, because today, we're at the mecca of all bass players. Today, we are at Bass Pro. Yeah!
Bass, you know who to call. The giant place with a waterfall. Believe me when I say they got it all, including some dead animals. Hey ho, let's go to Bass Pro. Don't say no, it's more than bases, don't you know? Let's go shopping for a coat, making things dead while they're the goat. Look, I found a camo toad. Next I'll finance me a boat. Hey ho, let's go to Bass Pro. Don't say no, it's more than bases, don't you know? Hey ho, let's go to Bass Pro. Don't say no, it's more than bases, don't you know? It's more than bases, don't you know? It's more than bases, don't you know?
Here, we enter the mecca of all bass players, Bass Pro. The lobby of every bass pro is meant to emulate the inside of a bass player. You will find that what you first meet is death. Lots of death. If you're feeling sad that we were going to leave the death room, don't worry, there's plenty more. Once inside, you will find you are greeted by someone trying to sell you a timeshare or credit card or something, and after you run away from them, you'll see it's just like a Guitar Center. You're greeted with the merch/clothing, your standard bass player outfit of shirts and shorts and a hat and some tote bags and just regular bass stuff. Once past the merch/clothing, you'll be greeted with boats. Wait, no, that's later. Once past the merch/clothing, you'll be greeted with bass necks. The newest in compound radius necks, they have them all. Bass players are famously fickle, and they will swap out a neck mid-show if they so desire. So naturally, they have hundreds and hundreds of these necks for sale. Moving onward, we have fish. Wait, no. Next, we have bass effect pedals. They have a variety. Such as the Echo Map UHD2 blah blah blah. What I can only assume is some sort of delay pedal that I couldn't seem to work. Next, we move right along to boats. Wait, no, I can't afford a boat. It's not like I can just make payments? No, we need to get back on track. Oh crap, a bass fish.
Smallmouth bass, largemouth bass.
Maybe it's a new model of bass, like a Mustang or a Jaguar. The Fender Fish. Now, let's play a little game. Let's say you're a bass player. Let's say you've successfully annoyed your band and they've kicked you out of the hotel. Well, don't fret, bass player. Bass Pro has you covered with tents and sleeping bags. If you were a bass player and you lost your case, well, look no further. They have every design you'd want, from leaves to khaki to bullshit Americana. They even have hard shell cases. Maybe now is a good time to bring up all the dead things. There's a good reason for all the death. You know those fancy bone nuts you love? Well, this is where they came from. From the mighty buffalo to the daffy duck, pheasant, pigeon, whatever this is, they supply the bone for your nuts. Don't worry, if you're a fan of synthetic bone nuts, they have those too. You may notice the extensive cutlery available here at Bass Pro. Well, have you ever tried to cut a bass string with your at-home utensils? Not so easy. You need something heavy duty, like a hatchet or machete, to cut those thick bass strings. Let's get to what we all came here for. Boats! No! Basses. This is Bass Pro. However, after wandering around, I noticed I don't see any basses. I asked an employee if they had any basses or even bass parts, such as pickups, and he looked kind of confused and directed me to this. Undeterred, I carried on and went looking for the star of the show. Boats! Fuck! No! Guns! Wait, guns? Lots of guns? Yeah, we're gonna murder all those birds. We're gonna murder them all real good. Yeah. Oh, hi. Sorry to interrupt here. Don't mind me. Keep playing the guns. Well, maybe me and the guns. No, this doesn't feel right. You know what? Let's go back just to me. Okay, maybe guns right here. Perfect. I wanted to take a moment to explain why a guitar store would have guns, and I use the guitar term very loosely here because bass players do consider themselves to be guitar players. So for the sake of argument, it's a guitar store. Let's play a game where I describe a certain hobbyist, and you're gonna guess what that hobbyist is. The item the hobbyist collects starts with a G. Got it yet? The item the hobbyist collects is often shiny, but can appear in a more relict state. The hobbyist is looking to acquire mass hordes of this item, and is more than willing to lose a few loved ones in order to get these items. Am I talking about guitar players? Am I talking about gun owners? Neither. I'm talking about gold prospectors. Duh. After coming to terms that I may have more in common with gun nuts than I care to admit, I was determined to find a base. I've found necks, overly patriotic clothing, boats, tents, fish, guns, knives, toy cars, these things, but no base. Unless they knew the base was the most valuable object they have, so they put them in the safes. The bases were in the safes.
Oh, hey, welcome back. That concludes our little adventure here. My cats are playing in the background. After I figured out that the bases were locked up, I did basically what I'll do at any store that locks their merchandise behind some sort of case. I left without buying anything. If you like this video, like it. Comment something down below, maybe about your own experience at Bass Pro. Please subscribe to the channel, convince other people to subscribe to the channel. Go outside of a Bass Pro and start a petition for people to subscribe to this channel. After that, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, I don't really care. See you guys next time.